Gonna add a few more guys before we get going. All right, guys, we got 25, 26 people. Okay. I'll add everyone in as they come in, but good evening. I'm James, and this is being recorded tonight for you guys. It's just a roundtable, but it's a live meet tonight, and I wanted to kind of go over a few things with you guys, show you what we're working on in the background, show you kind of how our organization structure is. A lot of you ask me all the time, how do you do this and keep up with that and everything, you know, with your development stream? So I really want to give you kind of a behind the scenes look tonight on how we operate and how we're working on the blockchain, the nodes, validator setup, all of that. And so to see what we're doing. So I'm going to share my screen with you. If you guys can hear me, this is a new way we're doing it, because the last time we had a Krown meet, and we're prepping this for November 20th Krown meet, but the last time we had a Krown meet, we had a few people try to interrupt the Krown meet, probably paid fudders or whatever. But anyway, this time we're doing it where everybody who enters, they're going to be silent, and they'll just be able to be a viewer. But if you can hear me, I would appreciate you to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are all doing okay. Sweet, awesome. All right, hold on. We've got a lot more people coming in. Wow, that's going to be all right. Well, that grew quickly. All right, so we're up to 30 now, 32. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and we're going to start over how we work our process, how we do our workflows, and then you guys can kind of see how this all takes place. So let me do this. Let me know when you can see it. All right, so this is our tab. It's what it's called, our protocol tab. It's our ClickUp. Okay, so basically what we do here is you can see that what in our testnet nodes right now. I'm going to real quickly, hold on one second. Bring everyone else in. There's a ton of people in. Sorry, it's like I need to set this to where I can just literally let everybody in. Hold on, you know what I'm going to do? This is new for me too, but I'm going to let everyone come in now. So general, just give me 1 second. Okay, radio there. Set that and recording. Okay. Settings. All right, good to go there. All right. Okay, so you guys can see now, this is how we work. So right now we're working on this. What's in review right now is the off-chain address mapping registry. What's in development is the validator launchpad. So that's a very important thing that we're working on currently. It's in development. The node configuration setup updates. We are updating the node as we continue to build. So that is going to be something that's very well. Also, what's open right now is the validator key management, rotations, contract deployment, load and stress testing. Now that's actually ongoing. But you can see how we put everything into a development stream. Testnet Faucet, you can see the Testnet Explorer. These are all open right now. The mainnet node, so we have all the different processes, slashing and metrics, upgrades and releases, peer scoring, everything. And everything that I speak to you guys about, this is what we do, everything. So just so you guys can kind of really understand everything that's going on. This is it. This is the DApp Launchpad. This here, mainnet wallet, the Sprint. So we know what we're working on right now. I mean, everything, product backlog, test scenarios, bug trackings, this planning in review right now. Really easy to collaborate with designers in the ClickUp, folder level view in ClickUps, defining the UAT test cases. I mean, there is so much. There's actually, so with regard to steps, with what we have to do, I mean, this is all being worked on right now. But this is kind of a background look at the protocol team about how we're doing this. Okay, so just to kind of give you guys an idea of everything that's going on at once. There's so many different parallel development streams that we're working on. So we are currently, as the press release said, we're currently in testnet right now on the node, but we're in a private testnet. So it's kind of in the background. We're working with developers, and we're just kind of giving the framework or the net over to them, the blockchain over to them, allowing them to test it. Also, we're working on a web-based wallet. So Castle, basically the Castle wallet, but for the web. That is not currently, that's not available yet, but it will be. Also, Firefox. We're in the final stages of Firefox as an extension, so you can have that on your Firefox browser if any of you use Firefox. That'll be coming out as well. I do have big news with regard to Castle. So we're keeping it at the monthly and the annual subscription rates, right? But we have something new that we're going to do. So if you do not pay your monthly subscription fee, we give you a small grace period to get that caught up. And then what happens is if you don't pay it, we'll turn off the quantum protection in that. It's not that we don't, we don't want to be ugly about it or anything, but honestly, if someone doesn't pay for what costs us all the time as well, continuing to run, then we have to turn it off. So that's the thing. If you don't pay the monthly or the annual, then the quantum protection gets turned off, but you do get to keep Castle as your wallet, okay? And it's a multi-chain wallet. We're adding coins all the time, as you guys know. So it's going to be a benefit to you, and you can turn it on at any time. If God forbid something happened, we get a major breach or a major hack of wallets or chains or whatever, which will be coming. That's inevitable, but then you guys can turn it on real quick. You can go and buy quantum protection, whatever. But you never know. Also, I have, so part of the announcement for the wallet is also that there's a portion of Castle that's going to be free for you guys. We wanted to do this for you guys to kind of offset everything. We're going to give you the web portion of Castle for free. So on a desktop, let's say you have, whatever you run, PC, Apple, whatever you run, you're going to be able to go on the web and use that web, edition or version, the web version of Castle, and you'll be able to use that for free. But you can't use the mobile versions because those are an additional cost for us as well. So mobile versions do cost. They're much more, obviously they're more convenient to have, but we're going to give you the web version for free. Okay, moving forward. So today we covered a lot of ground. Tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow and this week, actually this week, probably tomorrow, we're going to have two major announcements coming up. One is going to be with regard to what I've been telling you guys for the last few weeks now, which is we're trying to get this major brand ambassadorship deal done. So that should be finished up. And then also we have a really big announcement that happened today. In fact, I signed on the dotted line today about 6 hours ago with an agency or a governmental, I guess it'd be a think tank in Texas. And they've asked me to be also an important role. So we're going to have a couple of press releases about that, but it's a major, huge deal. And it's also big for Quantum Emotion too. So both of our companies are really going to benefit from that because of the people that are involved with it from a governmental standpoint. I'm saying that right? From a government standpoint, a policy standpoint, influence, as well as my input to that organization, to that council. Okay, so it's a huge deal. It's a strategic partnership that we're going to announce, and again, that'll have a major effect with Quantum Emotion and Krown. Also, I am finishing up. I'm hoping to finish up in the next 2 to 3 hours another deal. We've been back and forth. Our attorneys, unfortunately, I'm finding out quite often lately that the rate of legal execution does not operate at the rate of innovation. So things don't go quite as fast as we want with regard to that. But tonight we're expecting, I talked to Eric earlier and I talked to this other company's attorneys as well. They're expecting to finish a massive deal tonight for us. They're hoping to get it done by 9 p.m. Everybody, and when I say everybody on all sides, we're staying in their offices tonight to get this deal done. I'm telling you, they're literally in their offices. A few people, there's like 8 of us all together that are working on this deal. Hold on one second. There's a lot of people that want to come in. So there's a lot of people around the world tonight that are working in their offices late, including myself, including Queen. We're all going back and forth with the legal jargon. We're trying to finish that up. We're hoping to have that done at 6:40 p.m. right now. I'm waiting to hear back from Eric on the deal on our side. Then we've been shooting it back and forth. I think we've gone back about 11 or 12 times to really kind of get to fine tune the contract, because this is a major global partnership announcement that changes the game with regard to, you know what, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. But we'll get that signed. We're probably going to get that deal done tonight. If not, it'll be in the wee hours of the morning here, 2, 3, 4 a.m. We might have to finish it at that time, but either way, we're going to stick around until we get this deal done tonight. I feel like it's like an NFL trade or some kind of, you know, I don't know, but we're going to get it done. And when we get it done, it's going to change the way everyone looks at malware, phishing. It's going to change the way companies in construction and companies in supply chain, logistics, companies in like service industries, critical service industries, whether they're in the fire industry or police or things like that, the way that they are able to handle incoming malicious or bad actors within their email systems and infrastructure. So it'll change it completely. In fact, hold on one second here. I want to bring in, hold on one second. I want to bring in a special guest here. Hope to not put you on the spot here, but I'm going to bring in one of our, you guys actually know him. He's been a part of our Krown meets before. Sam, are you with us?
Maybe not my best presentation, but
I don't think I can hear you, bud.
Can you hear
Hold on
me?
a second.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just, I was actually just kind of talking about things that we're doing here at Krown and with our partners. I've let them know that, you know, we've been, I haven't told anyone yet anything, but, you know, hopefully there's people around the world tonight that are going to be up late into the night. I said, you know, trying to finish out and hash out a mega deal. And we're really excited about that. And I know that you're, you know, you're actually a part of that as well. So I told them we'll have news. When we have news, we'll have it, and we'll be able to put it out there once the ink's dry on all sides of this. So
Yes, we worked really hard to get that right, and I'm really excited to get this thing going.
Yeah. So I haven't told any details. I haven't told them anything. I've just kind of alluded to things that are happening around in multiple hemispheres, if you will. And so we'll work late into the night to figure this out. I also wanted to let you know that Eric's finished up a few things on our side, and then he's going to ship that over to your attorney on your side, and then we'll let all the attorneys involved handle everything. But we'll have breaking news hopefully tomorrow, I would think. So I know it's going to change the game, and you know, we've all of us that have been working on this, all the partners that have been working on this have worked on this for a while, and it's really come down to vision and compatibility and trust, and you know, being able to really kind of execute on that and feel like that both sides could do that, right?
And making sure it's sustainable, that it's going to be for the long term, that there will be all going as smooth as possible.
Yeah, I agree. And we're really excited, man. So thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I was just kind of giving a roundtable report tonight on what's been going on and going through our sprints on ClickUp and just kind of showing everyone what's going on. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate you popping in, brother. Hang in there, okay?
My brother too.
I know this has been exhausting for this month, the longest we've been working on this deal, man. But what the tech is, we're about to change the space and the way people.
I mean, it's a very high stake. It's a very high stake. It's important that we get it right.
It is.
Like with development, same with paperwork and everything else.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this affects. It doesn't just affect the multiple, like the companies that are involved with this deal. It's, you know, this affects so many people on whether they're, like I was telling them, whether you're in the construction industry, or whether you're in the pharmaceutical, or whether you're in the you know, supply chain or logistics or whatever it may be.
Everything,
everything. The way we've ever known. I'll just leave it at that, and then we'll come back with another one. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, the Krown meets in 2.5 days or 3 days now, so maybe we can talk in the Krown meet.
Yeah, let's get that done beforehand.
All right, let's do it, brother. All right, I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna let you go, and I appreciate you, man, coming in.
Good. Cheers.
All right, see you, bro. Well, that was a surprise. That was a good surprise. I know that man is tired. I know he didn't get any sleep last night, and hardly did any of us here. Yeah, there's a lot of people on what we're going to announce, and so and Sergio pops in. All right, Serge. Pat, good to see you as well. I think Pat, yeah, Pat's here too. It's good to see you, Serge. But anyway, we're trying to finalize that deal. Hopefully, like I said, we can get it done tonight around 9 or 10 p.m. Central Time. And we've been working on it for a long time, but it is a major deal with regard to revenue. It's a major deal with regard to IP, as well as patents. And it also has a big part to do, or it will have a big part to do with quantum emotion and that as well. So again, multiple fronts here at Krown, government entities, councils, policy making. Those are all big things that are going to have. We're going to have breaking news as well on that. Breaking news on Castle with regard to another deal signed with a chain. So that deal should be coming out. Well, we've already. Oh, did we sign that already? I can't remember. I'm trying to keep all signatures. The one with Castle, the latest one. We did. Okay, I'm just making sure we have that one all done. Okay. So Castle will have an announcement tomorrow as well. So I think we're probably going to have an announcement every day this week, and going forward, we wanted to hold off on Monday. I didn't want to preempt anything or kind of jinx anything moving forward. But again, and then that mega deal that we're going to announce soon once all the legal paperwork is done with that. What else? Okay, Krown Meet coming up on the 20th. Yes, it is very exciting, guys. It's going to change everything we've ever really. It will propel us, multiple companies forward, quantum emotion forward in this deal because there's already clients in waiting on this. So that is a major thing. I cannot tell you. And I know Quantum Emotion has been working hard on a few things as well. When it's proper and when the time's right, they're going to come out swinging too and drop some nukes on you guys. But November 20th, this Thursday, actually 3 days from, just under 3 days from right now, we're going to have a massive Krown Meet, the biggest Krown Meet so far. I know the last one we said was the biggest. This one will blow that one away. We're going to go over everything, including the arrays, including everything we've done so far, the nodes. I have news on. We came up. I think this is an absolute genius idea with regard to nodes validators. For all you that want to be validators, tomorrow we're going to figure out. Actually, an entire tech team is going to sit down and we're going to figure out a way that we can pool all of people together to create nodes where what we do is we provide the node, we provide the maintenance, we provide all that so that it's not so tech heavy for you guys, it's so cumbersome for you guys. And what we do is we take a very small percentage of whatever comes through from that so that you don't have the upfront costs, you don't have to deal with all the maintenance, you don't have to deal with all the trying to check on, you don't have to deal with all of it. We'll take care of the maintenance, we'll take care of the uptime, we'll take care of the node itself, spinning it up, making sure everything's proper, and you guys can just enjoy the benefits of that just by staking whatever certain amount you have, maintaining whatever certain amount you have. We're also going to have news about what else was it? Staking in general, and then also the launch. We are ahead of schedule now for the launch. I know we're doing it January 3rd. You know about the launch party, but we are ahead of schedule. That's going to give extra time for testing. I did get an update today on the red team, the hack team. There's 5 or 6 people on that team. They all work in unison. They attack from they have different vectors, whether it's edge attack, whatever their attack methods are, whatever their angles are. I did get an update that we are going to be able to provide you all, or the world, the public, whatever, with a report, with a threat, a vulnerability report from the hack team, from that red team. I do know that I believe this is the first time we had a report that we had impenetrable defenses at this point. So this was a huge deal in that, and the way we were able to really thwart different types of attacks, whatever those may be, wherever they may come from, out of the box thinking, edge thinking, whatever it was. You had a report of an inability for multiple senior hackers to penetrate. So that, okay. What else was there on this? Hold on one second. I gave you that report. Hold on just a minute. what else was there? Oh, launch party. So it'd be launch party. Man, that's going to be something else. You got, there was like this big discussion, whatever, earlier today about the launch party and who should be there, who should not. If you've been a part of the success of Krown and you hold Krown, you can be there. You're a part of it. If you are a partner of Krown, you deserve to be there. Don't care about who you are. If you don't, I don't care if you don't hold, but you've been a partner, like XA Quantum or Tech, or almost said that, or that was close. Quantum Emotion. Well, another one. I'll tell you about that in a bit. So if you're a partner, a strategic partner of ours, you can be at the launch because you are a major part of the reason why we're all where we are right now. So yes, there will be people there that may not have zero. Maybe they got in too late. Maybe they become a strategic partner after we closed everything off and they couldn't buy. You have to think about these things. So anyway, all right, what else? Let me go over something real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay. Brand ambassadorship. Got some water. I'm sorry. Brand ambassadorship. I've been telling you guys for weeks. It's frustrating for me too when you're dealing with major teams and you're dealing with the libel or the legal exposure to both sides. There's back and forth, and there's things that they have to do. I have never had someone do so much due diligence on a company, on the people that run it, than these people here but we're happy whenever this is done. It's done. We're expecting to get it done this week. They're saying it's going to be done. So we'll have a major announcement on that end as well. I do have 2 major endorsement deals for Krown in the works. Peter is actually working hard on that. He's going to get that going. If you are in Canada, you know this gentleman very well. I don't think you could turn on the TV without seeing him on a business channel or on some kind of TV series, but you'll know him. He's a very, very astute businessman. So we're working on a deal with that. And then one that'll blow your mind, because it did mine. But this gentleman, we're working on this deal with him, but he's a co-founder of, one of the top 3-4 largest companies in the world. And we're trying to work a deal with him so that he can do his due diligence and then see if he can't either talk to Krown about coming on to Krown as an advisory, or if he can do an endorsement and see what we're doing. But we are in talks with them for that. What else is there? Cointelegraph. Okay, let me read you guys verbatim what we have with Cointelegraph. So Cointelegraph, stand by real quick. Cointelegraph, boom. Okay, Cointelegraph is okay. Articles reference as indicated in the document. Article production takes 7 days, but I had asked the editors if they can expedite and prep the drafts by Tuesday. All right, so we're going to expect that this week, I would say this week, we should begin the Cointelegraph onslaught, if you will, the distribution across all of Cointelegraph's over 200 crypto sites and directories, as well as major article features, major ads across Cointelegraph's network, including Bitcoin.com, including the block. Speaking of the block, we'll talk about them in a minute, and then Cointelegraph's website. So there's a lot going on there. 2.8 million people, about 900,000 active users at any given moment. So that is going, and that was a huge deal for us. But that deal will be going. Also, the second or third largest in the crypto space with regard to news, authority, all of that. We're working on a deal with them right now. In fact, I'm going to pull that deal up and tell you guys about it real quick. So we have their media kit and the options were sent over to us. So tomorrow we're going to work towards that. We're going to work on that even further. Peter and the team are working on that right now. Tomorrow we have a major, I would say this is absolutely major. This is up there with any of the bigger ones that we've had. We have a meeting, a second or third meeting now with, I have to be really careful here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me see who's on that might be able to, let me see who's on the team here that can, my dog is snoring. Okay. Hold on 1 second here. Let me just see who's here. Let me see if Jerry's not here. Let me see if Peter's here. Peter's not here. Anyway, so what it'll be is this people are, they're part some of the OGs of one of the OG chains, and now they're into the capital and into the market making side and into the injection side of things as well. For they only deal with one or two companies a year. We're one of those, and we're very happy to be a part of that. It's been some major talks going on back and forth, bunch of very appropriate and technical questions, a bunch of visionary questions, and they're very tough, you know, but they're very impressed with what we're doing in Krown. In fact, I know Jerry received a message that said absolutely impressed with this. This is the best I've felt about a crypto and blockchain project in several years. So that's a huge thing to come from one of these guys when you guys realize who they are. But anyway, so we're working on that. Believe me, it's extremely difficult for me not to tell you guys everything, because we're all like a family, and I want to tell you everything the moment it happens. Hell, I want to call some of you sometimes, you know, and tell you guys, but I just can't do that until things are done and signed off. But okay, something else. Okay, what else was I going to tell you? Hold on, just bear with me here. I was going over, for those of you who came in late, real quick, just to I'm just going to share my screen one more time for you. So what this is what we work on, or what we're working on live. And we work 24 hours a day. We have some of our team has certain hours that they work. Some of the protocol or the ecosystem team work certain hours, and then us, we work certain hours. So right now we're working on, this is in review, off-chain address mapping, validator launchpad, node configuration setup, validator key management, control contract deployment. These are all the things, and I'll scroll through them, all of the things that we are working on right now. So you guys can see that we are extremely busy in that department. So I just want to let y'all know that don't ever think that we're not working. Also, I may be able to show you right now that just came through. You know, the Krown decks. So we've been working on the Krown decks, and I'm going to see if it'll allow me to share this for you guys. Give me just a second. It will. Okay. All right. I'm going to share some of this with you. This is hot off the press. Please keep in mind, though, as I share this with you, that I'm just getting this, and this is for the KDEX. This is not a final version. There's still a lot of content that needs to be added, wording that needs to be added, things like that. But this gives you a general idea of the feel of it, a general idea of the speed of it. The speed is ridiculous. The latency is the fastest that I have ever seen for a DEX. But I'm about to show this to you right now. Give me just a second. Hold on one second. Let me pull that down. Okay. So right here. Okay. All right. So you guys are going to see this for the first time as I just saw it for the first time. And let's share. All right. Here we go. Let me know. Boom. All right. Here we go. Let's see if you guys can see. All right. So you guys see it? I think you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. All right. So this is the Krown DEX. All right. With the Krown DEX, this is how it looks. It'll be live right here. You can literally, the moment you land on there, you can swap real fast, whatever you want to do. That was super fast, by the way. Watch how fast this thing performs. You're going to get, it's going to talk about right here. It's going to talk about why. Then it's going to talk about our core features. These will be live, by the way. All of these right here, you'll be able to see. All of this will be live. MEV protection, best routes, fat cross-chain bridging, the smart swap engine. You can execute trades with optimized pricing and minimal slippage through intelligent route selection. You don't have to worry about what the slippage is going to be. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, is it going to take so much from me or whatever. It's going to automatically give that to you. Asset portfolio and activity tracking, you're going to get all of that. You can monitor your balances, bridged assets, and your full transaction history in a single unified portfolio. By the way, you want to view that, you want to come up here, you can scroll up here, you can hit, let's say I want to explore real quick. Okay, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to tell you when I click on it. I'm going to show you how fast it is. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, clicked. Boom, lightning speed. It's absolute. The latency is ridiculous. Anyway, so it shows you everything that you have, 1 day volume, whatever you want to explore. You can explore any type of crypto that you want to explore. You can check it out. Doesn't matter what it is. We'll have the entire list. You can also come over here and you can take your coin, your wallet. You can connect your wallet to the DEX. You can trade and do everything you want to do on the DEX. Let's say I want to go back and I want to trade, right? So I'm going to show you this lightning. It's lightning fast. It's the fastest DEX I've ever seen, honestly. So here we go. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hit trade. Boom. The moment I hit trade, the moment I hit I want to trade, it pops up. So anyway, it's just unbelievable, the speed. Whatever you want to trade, you want to trade ETH, USDT, USDC, whatever you want, DAO, wrap. You can do whatever you want to do. So and you can do the swaps. It tells you everything. You can bridge swap. It gives you everything, right? You go back to explore. You see the speed on explore. You say, well, I want to go back home. Boom. You see how fast it is at home. It tells you everything that we're doing. All right. It gives you all of that. Liquidity overview, pool insights as well. When we have the pools all set up for you guys, you're going to be able to see the liquidity pools. You're going to be able to see all those pairings that we have. Advanced settings as well. You'll be able to fine tune your slippage and your gas preferences. You could do, okay, live transparency is built in. This was one of the big things I wanted in the DEX because I wanted to be able to have all of the liquidity pools and the swaps and the bridges and all that stuff on the Krown DEX. I wanted it to be verifiable in real time. I wanted transparency across didn't matter. So it shows you everything. It gives you live transparency, live numbers, average fees, liquidity, how many trades have been going on, how many active users. You can view you have a private dashboard that you'll have, and you'll be able to view that as well. It tells you how it works. So look, so let's say you want to connect your wallet. Guess what? It's right there, right? Oh, look what that. Now we did make one mistake that I see. I need to go ahead and tell the guys they need to correct, and that is the fact that Castle Wallet better have its butt on the top instead of MetaMask. I don't know what they're thinking. I really don't know what they're thinking. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So that's that right there. This crazy. Oh, okay. But anyway, sorry. But anyway, Castle needs to be on the top, and all the losers can be underneath that. So then how it works. So from your wallet to an optimized on-chain swap in a few clicks. Yes, no matter where you want to go, you can reach it with KDEX. KDEX, well, Krown DEX. I call it KDEX now. But you can reach it with KDEX. KDEX will take you anywhere you want to go. It'll bridge it anywhere you want to be, whatever you got. You got something in a wallet somewhere? Good. Connect that sucker. Put it on there. Boom. I want to get rid of it. I want to get this into Castle. Or I want to move this over. I want to move this coin over to here. I want to swap this. Or I want to be a part of this liquidity pool because I want to earn some staking rewards. Or I want to earn yield. So you can do that in KDEX as well. Integrations right now that we're going to have. CoinGecko, Ox Protocol, Layer 0, Chainlink. Ah, dang, they put these other ones on here that wasn't. Well, anyway, we got deals going on, guys, with people. I didn't realize they were on there. But anyway, we've got some deals going on. So I'll fly right past those. This is the first time I'm seeing it, okay? This is the first time I'm seeing my own product. All right, security and governance. Your assets protected by best-in-class quantum-resistant security measures. That is absolutely true. Don't forget. Everything in KDEX, the millions upon millions of dollars, who knows, billions one day, I hope, we will have that will be here, that will flow through here, is protected by Quantum Emotion's product. Quantum Emotion is a big part of what we do security-wise, right? But Quantum Emotion's, its use case, we're a small part, we're a fraction of a part of what Quantum Emotion can do. You have to understand, other things that we're building, Quantum Motion has products that we're going to build into that, as well as our other partners at Exit Quantum, which will have a major announcement with that. But you got to understand, their use case, it's for so many industries, and we're just literally the tip of the spear with these guys with Quantum Motion. I mean, they're at the tip of the spear. You're just seeing this Krown. You know, you're seeing this. A lot of people are saying right now, they're like, there's two connected with Krown, or they're connected with Krown, and they're connected with it. Good. I'm doing my job. We're getting out there. If you type in Krown, guess what? Quantum Motion is going to be there. You type in Quantum Motion, Krown's going to be there. But as Quantum Motion continues to make more of these partnerships that they're doing, by the way, then there's going to be more and more and more for them. They're just going to snowball. So, and same for Krown. We're doing the same thing. I mean, some of these press releases and some of these breaking news things that we have coming up, you're going to see how we're starting to spread far and wide, how we're starting to really start to gain the traction that we need. And we're starting to get the eyes on us that we need to have on us, not retail, but from enterprise institutions as well, government, right? Policy making. I mean, this is going to be a huge announcement that the thing that I just signed this afternoon, the deal that we just signed with this council, this is huge. It's a huge deal to be a strategic partner with them. So anyway, everything's there for you guys. It's literally the fastest DEX that I've ever seen in my life, and I've been in this a long time. Look, it's like I said, if you go up here, I'm gonna get past those people that you shouldn't have seen. But you say I want to explore something, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna click and boom, it's there. Lightning speed. It's the fastest thing I've ever seen in my life on the deck. So I love it. Connect your wallet and do whatever you want to do. And guess what? As it's always been, every single product is connected to what? The chain. Guess what the chain's connected to? You. So as long as you stay on chain, as long as you stay in Krown, you continue to reap all those rewards. Every buy, every swap, every transfer, whatever it may be, buy, sells, whatever it may be, you're always going to enjoy that, especially if you're a validator or you're a staker. It's a huge deal. All right, so I'm seeing Krown Dex for the first time you've seen it. I love it. It's still got a little ways to go, but get past those people. But anyway, get past me. All right. Well, anyway, I got surprised, so I'll stop that sharing now, and we'll move past that. So let me get out of there, and then what I want to show you guys is something else, because I just got another notice from them as well. Okay, so once we receive your confirmation and feedback, okay, we'll be going to go begin the front end development starting to do. There's also an admin panel. Obviously, that's for us. And hold on one second. Yeah, okay. And you guys already saw the KDEX. All right, so we're set there. So again, a lot of things going on. If you're in Canada, you're gonna know one of the major businessmen up there that we're going to be trying to work with. Hopefully, close that deal out with them. The other one is co-founder of a top 5 corporation in the world. You'll know his name very well, and I'm hoping I can get him on to come in with Krown or be at least be an advisor to. What else? Don't forget, November 20th is Thursday. Okay, now let's see. I have a meeting at 5 a.m. Central, by the way. This is that big meeting with that capital group and with the people that want to work with us, who are one of the founding members of one of the OG chains. That'll be a big one. If you want to write a question in the chat, there's 43 of us in this chat right now, in this roundtable, which is awesome. If there's anything you want to ask, please go over there to the bottom right or click on the chat call out there, the little bubble, and ask a question. Brandon Austin. Okay, there you go, buddy. You don't have one? All right. All right, so nobody has, really, guys? It's 42 of us in here. Nobody has anything to...
Couldn't see the chat.
No, you couldn't see the chat?
No, they may not consider.
Okay. Hold on. Let participants look. Okay. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, let me do that. And then, okay, and I'm trying to get everyone to give me just a second. I'm working on this real quick. General, raise your hand automatically. Captions and animations. Okay. All right. Well, it won't let me. I was gonna say it won't let me take off. Okay. Well, I can't do anything with that. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it is. Here we go. Trusted. Allow questions and Q&A. Yes. Allow anonymous questions. Okay. Allow Q&A live stream. On third party. I'm trying to get this open for you guys. Hold on. Maybe you guys can now. No? A visitor. Well, anyway. All right, guys. Well, Sorry about. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, somebody just sent me something. Continuous chat is off. Messages won't be saved when the call is being recorded with the call. You can't send a message because you're just viewing. Okay, let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Okay, I'm going to bring you in. And then I think you'll be able to. Okay, wait. Ooh, hold on. That's what it is. Okay, I can make everyone like a contributor. All right, let's do that. All right, I'm going to be bringing some of you guys in. I'm trying to get to it. Hold on one second. All right, if you want to speak, send me like an emoji. If you have a question, send me an emoji. And hold on, Sergio, I'm bringing you in too. Pat, I'm bringing you in. You guys should be able to speak. Can you speak?
Yep, I'm good.
Yes, I'm not the only one talking.
Oh, hold on. Bill has a question.
Bill, all right. How many signed up for launch party so far? So far, I believe we have like 45 so far. Hold on one second. But I mean, it's only the first like 24, 48 hours. So I don't expect, I mean, there's people have to get things arranged and.
Yeah, you got another 4 from our group too coming. So I think
Okay.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay, that'd be around 50. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if we even had like 30 people there. It would still be worth it, you know? So I know I know a couple of our guys are coming over. Like I know Gareth and Peter have to come from the UK. One of them's over there visiting and the other one lives there. But I know they'll be taking long flights in to come be a part of this. So we really definitely appreciate that too. If you have a question, how many signed up for launch party? Okay, so let me continue. Send me an emoji real quick if you have a question. Anybody have a question? Just pop up an emoji.
Yeah.
Judd, hold on one second, Judd. This is how we're gonna get around this. Okay, Judd.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
Two questions. One, the first one is can you give us any color or updates on Castle downloads, paid subscribers, anything like that? And then the second question is on the KDEX, will you link to or have our own embedded investigative tools like wallet trackers, bubble maps, those kinds of things?
So okay, so the DEX is just that. It's just a decentralized exchange, right? So that part will come in. It could be a part of it, but that's more of like that's going to be more like an IQ deal, which we have not forgotten about IQ. IQ is a big part. It's part of the Krown trade. You're going to have, if you guys remember from the early days, Krown IQ, Krown trade, pretty much the same thing. They're all going to be bundled together. And so that's where you're going to have all of your technical, your analysis tools, your prediction modeling, all of that will be a part of a separate product. But your DEX is going to be something where you can go in, you can, stake, you can be in different yield pools, liquidity pools. You can even start your own liquidity pool. You can do swapping, all of that type of stuff on the KDEX. So, okay, let's see. Anybody else? If you have a question or something, you can shoot over a message either through Telegram. Let's see.
James, Judd again.
Yeah.
My first question about Castle download subscriptions, any color there?
Yeah, let me look here. Let's see. My bulldog snores so
Hold
bad.
on, James. While you're looking for that information, I don't know if you guys noticed, we did a couple of test searches on the AIs out there, and so far Castle keeps ranking as #1 for the best quantum hot wallet available. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, who was that? Hang on, but I can't take credit for that. I wasn't the first one to do it. Was that? I can't remember if it was Block. Who did that? That found it the first time with Grok. That was pretty cool.
Was it quantum blockchain? It was quantum. It was Daniel Patrick, I think. Hold on.
I tested the Chat GPT, and on mine it came up as #1. So, and someone else did it before me though with Grok, and they did the same thing.
Daniel, was that you? Did you post that? I think you posted that. Wait. Daniel, you can talk now. Daniel, you got your on mute, buddy. There you go.
Hey, finally got to it. Yeah, that was me.
Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, I saw that. So you want to know something really interesting about that? Not maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour before you posted that, we actually got an email from the team at X.com, from X, like the actual X people, and they said that I can't tell you everything they said, but I'll tell you this. I'll say it in a way. So we are noticed by some people that are there, and we're going to be working together on something. How about that? Can I say that like that? Does that sound all right? Without getting in the way?
Yeah, they get it.
Yeah. All right. So we're very excited about that. I would not be cheesing like this. I don't even know how I forgot to even tell you guys about this. I had so much going on. But not like right before, Daniel, that you posted that was coming up as the number one, no matter where you went, by the way. We went to several places after you posted that, and it kept saying this castle's the best castles. So yes, it's starting to really propagate through. And these people, look, and like she said, like the lady that we talked to at X, she said, you know, we don't take these things lightly, and you know, we do our due diligence on this, and we just wanted to say congratulations on everything we're seeing so far. You know, your analytics are looking great, all of this. And then she's like, here's how we want to help. And then it was at that moment I was like, all right, like we're getting the eyes of like some of the biggest people in the world. And so that was really good. What was that? What was I gonna tell you? That was that. Okay. Anybody? Okay, yes. Bill, Matt, does anybody have, okay, give me a thumbs up if you have a question or you want to say something. If you have a question, you want to say something, just give me a thumbs up. There's so many of you in here right now that I can't. Sean C, hold on, Sean. Sean C. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, Sean, you should be good.
Hey, just real quick, I don't want to screw anything up. So I was listening on looking on Telegram, and you mentioned to not delete. So I have a Coinbase that's attached, the wallet that's attached to it right now, and but I downloaded Castle, and I just have some XRP, ETH, a little bit stuff here and there. I got to like funnel somehow into Castle, but you mentioned not to delete the Coinbase wallet or whatever wallet we have attached, and then eventually we'll attach Castle, or I'm not sure how that works. Or if you can maybe make a short video. I know there's a bunch of people on Telly that kind of have that same question, so I just throwing it out there too.
And we are about to address that publicly. So that was one of the things you're kind of pushing that, but I'm going to tell you something in just a second. Queen, you have actually, you know, you're dealing. This is more of Queen's kind of area. So.
Yeah, so they are working on getting Castle connected to the hub, and whenever they get it connected, your coins will go to your old wallet, whatever you had connected. Once they are airdropped on the day of launch, then you can transfer them into your Castle wallet, and you will be able to delete your old wallet yourself.
Yeah.
But we will not make that available until after launch, because what has happened with 1 or 2 people, they have deleted the wallet that they had in there that their coins were connected to. There's no way to get those back. We have no way to push those back to those people. So they just kind of had to find out the hard way not to do that. So do not, whatever you do not delete those wallets.
Yeah, we didn't get to them in time on that, but
yes.
Perfect. That was my question, man. So yeah, there was a lot of other people asking that same thing. So thanks for answering that.
You're welcome.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's give you a piece of breaking news. You ready? All right. So breaking news here is that we are integrating Base Chain. Base Chain will be a part of Castle now. Base Chain is going to come directly into Castle. Castle will come directly into that. And anyone with Base, if you operate on Base Chain, if you have anything through Coinbase, guess what? You have Castle now, and you have a direct pipeline directly to Castle, vice versa. So really excited about that. Press release goes out tomorrow. So anyone who was in here, you guys got the heads up on that. Also, Keep in mind, and Judd, I will answer your question in just a minute. I think it was Judd. Wait, about the revenue. I think it was Judd. Keep in mind that with every new coin, with every new native install, with every new partnership, whatever we do, that this is revenue that just snowballs and snowballs and snowballs over time, because that means more transactions. That means more coin transfers, right? So what does that mean? It means more fees. It means more activity, the more volume you get. And anyone who's a partner of ours, which is Quantum of Motion, they get a part of that by definition because they're an equity stakeholder in Krown. And so that's a huge part of revenue as well. And they will share in that, especially at Q1, especially after January 3rd. Everything that comes through Krown is going to be a part of Quantum of Motion's revenue too. So that's a big deal. And I don't think people realize how big that is. I think, Sergio, you were telling me, if I remember correctly, and I know a couple of financial guys I was talking to was telling me, like, you know, like in one quarter, one of them did like $700 million or something like that in a quarter of revenue just through transaction fees. So one day, I know we won't get there, you know, for a little while, but one day I fully expect to get there. So, okay. And let's get to analytics for Castle. Keep in mind that there's a 3-day, what do you call it? Delay. One of them's 3 days, one of them's 2 days, I think, 2 or 3 days. But let me look real quick, check out the analytics that we have.
I do have a question you can answer.
Yeah.
Earlier we had someone that had Coinbase and they were having trouble connecting, and they thought maybe it was their Wi-Fi. But they are working on getting Coinbase connected. So that could be another reason for why you weren't able to log in, or it could just be your Wi-Fi. So just be patient with us. We're trying to get it worked out.
Yeah. I'm logging in now. Somebody literally just coming into the group. Hold on one second.
No, he was already.
Oh, he's already in. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay. So, man, that's crazy. All right. So I haven't seen it in a couple of days. Okay. So, everything I gave you guys in the press release, if you guys remember the press release, if you read it and you got down to the part of the analytics, you'll remember that we talked about conversion rate, we talked about downloads, we talked about crashes. That's a huge one, by the way. For the quality, for them to rank you higher up, you have to have a low crash rate. You have to have, I think it's like 97% uptime. You know, but to get to that 99% uptime is, you have to be doing really well. Like the way you built it, the way your technicals are, like everything has to be really well. And then we talked about revenue, things like that, and then average proceeds per paying user. So let me do something real quick. I just want to make sure I have something. Hold on one second. Right, just give me a second. And then, okay. So let me give you this. I'm giving this to you live as I get it. But I'm trying to do the math because okay. So I have Apple's analytics, and now let me pull up Google Plays real quick. Google Play. That was only Apple. Hold on one second. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Well, okay. Give me just a minute. All right. So we're going into Google Play. Somebody else is coming in now. Hold on. I have to let him in. It's Titus. All right. So. All right. So we're going to go into Google Play's analytics real quick. and see what theirs are. And theirs is going to be, there we go. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to work with me. Give me just a minute. Okay. Um, 20%. And then, okay, crashes and revenue 688. Okay. Okay. So the numbers, let's do a comparison. I issued a press release on analytics. When was this? Last week, a few days ago. I don't remember when it was, maybe Friday, Saturday. Can't remember. But let's go Krown. Let's type in Krown Castle. Sets new industry standards. Here it is. Okay. So the analytics from when we released this on the 14th, 3 days ago, we had total installs were 1579. Okay, I need your math real quick, your calculator. Okay, it's gonna be that. All right, so it's 1579 last time. Okay, so it's 1579. And remember, we're not even launched yet. The real activity from a wallet like this happen on launch. Okay, so we went from 1579 to 1830 in installs. We went from an average rating of 4.93 to 4.94. We went from 170 plus 5-star reviews to 198. We went from $10,000. It was actually $99.06 or something like that. Something like that, right around $10,000 in revenue in the first 2 weeks. To, bear with me. Hold on 1 second. Make sure I have that right. Yeah, correct. Okay, we went from $10,000 in revenue to $13,760 in revenue. And then we went from an average rate of per paying user of around $53 to an average rate of user of around $55. Okay, listen to this. We went from a 12% paying user conversion rate to 14%. Okay, now it gets better. This is where we start to get like the numbers that matter to them. Conversion rate. We went from a 25% App Store product page conversion rate, which is absolutely unheard of. It's like so like, okay, so typically typically it ranges from like what was it, what did I say, 1 to 3%? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's there it is. Conversion rate 3 to 8% is the industry standard. The last one I reported to you was 25%. We have now gone from 25 to 27%. And then this I've never heard. So we had a 100% crash-free stability on iOS and Android together. We can still report that. We have zero crashes. And then retention among first opens, near perfect. It's absolutely in the same standard there as well. So we have raised every single standard that we set with the press release. We have beaten that or kept it the same. So that is, you're seeing it as I am. So that is, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. I'm excited about that. I hope that answers your question, Judd. That's exceptional, actually.
Mhm.
for a product that doesn't even have a launch. That's awesome. Okay. Anybody? Okay. Okay. If you have a question or anything to say, please let me know. Just give me a thumbs up and I'll answer them. Anybody got anything? I know there's a lot of us here. Sam Jeezer, Peter, Maurice. Okay. All right. So for those of you that weren't here, major deals coming up, major deals we're expecting tonight. All of us that are working on this mega deal for Krown. Also includes Quantum Emotion. We're trying to finish this deal. All of us are staying up late in the offices tonight. We're going to be here probably till 9, 10 o'clock, maybe 11. I don't know. We'll stay here till it happens. But we've got a multi-company deal that we're working on. We've got 2 major deals or endorsement deals that we're working on as well from people that you already know the moment we say their name. And then also we have that brand ambassadorship deal that I know Peter is getting that done. It's just been the lawyer part of this is absolutely just grinds sometimes. The Castle, we'll have new updates with Castle. You guys, it'll have profit and loss reporting, it'll have tons of metrics and staking and all of that. We come up with a new way for you to be validators. We will spin up the nodes for you and take care of everything for you. So basically, it's completely white glove. If you want to be a validator, it's completely white glove type of service for a small percentage fee of whatever you make, but you don't ever have to deal with it. You just make the money, and you never have to worry about maintenance, downtimes, emergencies, issues, anything like that. Our team will handle all of that and manage it for you, and it'll stay within Krown. So anyway, just big deals. I mean, Pat, you were talking about if you go to any of the AIs, we know because we actually have gotten direct contacts with X's team, what they're high up in their tech team. I mean, their executive team and tech team too. So we had to talk with them about they're seeing what we're doing. So that's a really big deal too. They want to talk to us about further enhancing our brand and getting the word out there about Krown. So we're working with them as well. And then we have another massive deal where I actually signed the contract today. We executed that contract today, and we are just waiting. Tomorrow, Peter and the team, they have a meeting, and they're going to be meeting with these people. They're in Texas. They're a major. They have a lot to do with policy making in crypto. They have a lot to do. They have a massive network of people in crypto and blockchain, including legislator people, senators, representatives. I'm also looking at being a major part of that council as well. So that's a huge deal. We'll be announcing that strategic partnership, which is massive. It's huge. That's a big one for us. We'll be this week. We've got this week and next week a ton of stuff coming out. Some of it really benefits Quantum Emotion as well, XA Quantum as well. So those deals are coming out. Like I say, tonight we're staying late around the clock. I'm going to stay up. I'm probably going to go grab a cup of coffee. I really want to get this deal done. I've got a three company deal here. If you are in construction, if you are in logistics, if you are in pharmaceuticals, if you are in agriculture, if you are a company that has an internal network where you deal in invoices or you deal in payment systems, like you deal with electronic data interfaces where you're sending out invoice or proposals or anything like that, or you're dealing with data, with people's data, very sensitive data. This is going to change the game in what we ever knew about it, especially if you receive internal emails. If you are at a company where you have a corporate email address and you've got an internal structure, internal network, and you're sending out emails and it goes out into the world and it comes back to the person that works there, you're at risk. And with this new patented, we're going to be announcing patents as well. That's what I'm very happy about. This is a global IP deal as well. So this is a massive acquisition deal that we're talking about with Krown. This also affects Quantum Emotion. This affects revenue, and we already have the clients. So this is something that is going to be huge. We're working on this. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we're staying up, Queen. You can go to bed. I'll stay up. It's fine. I know you got the kids in the morning. But we're going to get this deal done. I'm going to sign on the dotted line for you guys tonight. And we have multiple ones already set to go. So nuclear bombs, you want them, you're going to have them. It's going to be this week. It's going to be next week. And listen, for those of you who are writing me and telling me, man, what do I think about Quantum Emotion? What do I think about Quantum Emotion? if I didn't think that they were absolutely going to change the world as we know it in cybersecurity and quantum cybersecurity, them and XA Quantum, we wouldn't have dealt with them. And if they didn't feel like we weren't worthy of what we're doing, if we weren't legit, and if we weren't visionaries in some ways of what we're doing, and that what we're doing needs to be a part of this world and in this sector, they wouldn't have dealt with us. So we stand on this solid ground, this even ground together, and we stand with full conviction in what we're doing. So do not doubt that we have a commitment here. Do not doubt our dedication. Do not doubt what we think, that we're going to make a difference and that we're going to win at this. There's going to be so much winning. There's going to be so much winning. You're going to be like, James, please stop winning. I'm going to be like, no, we've got to win more. We've got to win more. I'm just kidding. Okay. So anyway, what else? All right. So they said, how will fees be generated in the KDEX? Will they have to hold Krown to exchange, or will the KDEX take a portion of the exchanges? Okay, so will they have to hold Krown to exchange? No, you won't have to have. That's the beauty of it. It's a DEX. It's decentralized. If you have Ethereum, if you have XR, whatever you've got, if you've got whatever you have, bring it on. Bring it on over to KDEX. Swap it out. Do whatever you need to do. You can swap it for Krown. Whatever you want to do. You want to create a liquidity pool. Create a liquidity pool in KDEX. Whatever you want to do, you can do it there. Okay, so Titus, hold on 1 second, man. You're here with us? Yes, you are. Hold on. I'm gonna make you a. Okay, Titus, go ask away, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, thanks. I was just wondering what the purpose of the minimum was for staking.
Well, the purpose of the minimum of staking is that when you're staking, a chain allots a certain amount of coins for stakers. And eventually, if you set up, like, if you get to a point where, let's say you have 10 million or whatever it may be, you're saying the minimum, not the maximum, right?
Yeah, the minimum.
Oh, the minimum. Okay. So we set that number. That was an arbitrary number. We set that number kind of at 10 million. We were like, because I've seen people stake literally before, when BNB, back in the day, a long time ago, when people were staking BNB, and they were staking like 10 BNB, and BNB was worth like 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 50 bucks. And, they're literally doing, the network itself is having to do the work to still watch everything and still be, it wasn't even a part of, like, they were getting a penny, 2 pennies. So we set it up higher for people. But if you want it, the thing is that today we had the blockchain talk and the ecosystem talk. We're going to allow you guys to pool in. So you guys are going to be able to, so if you don't have 10 million and you've got 5 million, we're going to let you pool in to a pool there where you guys can stake and you can actually come together. All the smaller holders can come together in a pool and you can take a portion of that. So that becomes worth it for you guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What else we got? Okay, if you have any questions, just give us an emoji, or you can also write in the group. Darren, hold on. Darren Schneider, got you. Boom. All right, Darren, you're good to go, man.
Just a quick question. So if they're doing trading through, say, Ethereum or XRP or whatever on the DEX, all of that trading would use Krown coin as the gas. Is that true?
Yeah, so you would use Krown as your gas.
Okay. And no matter what type of trading is done, Krown coin is the gas.
Yeah, if you're on chain, if you're on our chain and you're trading through like KDEX or on our chain, yes, you'll use Krown as gas.
So everybody basically has to buy Krown coin then. If they want to use,
they'll buy Krown coin, or they'll swap. Like if they come in, let's say they have Ethereum, and they come in on Ethereum. Like let's say you're in Castle, you have Castle Wallet, and we have Ethereum in our chain in the Castle Wallet. If you're coming in the Castle Wallet with Ethereum and you connect it to the DEX, you can use your ETH. But if you're coming through, if you're literally coming onto it and all you have is, let's say all you have is Krown, or let's say you only have Krown and I don't know, BNB, and you're wanting to swap. If you're coming on that way, if you're coming through the Krown chain, let's say you have Krown chain on Castle and you're using Krown chain, you're going to use Krown for gas. If you're coming through ETH, because we're multi-chain, so it depends on what chain you're using. But if you're using Krown chain, then yeah, you're going to pay in Krown. If you're using Ethereum chain, when you do it, you're going to have Ethereum gas fees. It just depends on whatever chain, because we're a multi-chain bridge. So.
Yep. One other question that I can't ever provide an answer for to the people that I'm spreading this out to is, how does Krown help secure Bitcoin and Ethereum?
Krown
And
doesn't.
can it make it unhackable?
Krown doesn't secure. Krown does not secure any crypto coin or chain, any crypto coin, unless it's actually in the Castle wallet or if it's on our chain. So if we allow something on our chain, while it's on our chain, yes, it's secured. While it's on Castle or in Castle, yes, it's secured. But the moment it leaves out, you know, let's say they send it off on Ethereum or they send it to another chain or something like that. When it hits their chain, we're not responsible for their chain. We're only responsible for Castle. I mean, for Krown. So if you operate within our ecosystem and you're on the Krown chain, then you're secured that way. But once you're off on, if you're playing on other chains, then that's, you know, you can play on other chains, but they're not at the level of security that Krown's going to be.
So if I sent Bitcoin to another Krown holder in another part of the world, that's fully secured?
If you're on Castle, Castle to Castle, then
Yep.
you, while in rest, while they're on a Castle wallet, while sitting there, or while it's sitting on that other Castle wallet, yes. If it's in transit to there, so let's say it goes through the Bitcoin network, then no, because it's not under Krown. But while it's in the network, if you're on chain, let's say you're I don't know, if you use whatever, if it goes to the Bitcoin network, that's the Bitcoin network. That's not us. That's not our chain. But while it sits in the Castle wallet, that's where it's secured.
Okay, so native coins are secured.
Yeah, native coins are.
Okay, thank you.
How many on-off? Yes, you're welcome. How many on-off ramps are you looking at? Will we be directed to? Okay, will we be directed to best pricing, and on-off ramps are you looking at? Okay, when you say on-off ramps, you're talking about just rails, as in like if I'm railing off of, if I'm withdrawing. Who is that?
Matt.
Hold on, Matt.
I don't think he's on there.
Is it Janelle?
Yes.
All right, stand by, Matt. All right, Matt, go ahead.
Maybe it's not.
No, that's Matt Cavill. Hold
I
on.
didn't
That's
see.
okay.
Yeah, that's the other Matt.
That's the other Matt. Yep, I got you. Okay, it depends on how many what ramps these are talking about. That depends on how many deals we do. Will we be directed to best pricing? Yes, you'll be directed to best pricing because they'll be linked up. Okay. If you have a question or you want to say something, just send us a emoji. Shoot up an emoji there so I can answer these questions, because this is good time, man. It's a great time.
I do have a quick one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, how I was talking with you and Queen about my One Trust wallet there that's tainted, but I haven't deleted the address out of the hub. I do still have access to that wallet.
Mhm.
Will those coins that I bought through that wallet go to that wallet?
Yes, they will go back to that wallet as soon as we airdrop. And then once Castle is in the Krown Hub, like if you get Castle and it's in the Krown Hub, you may transfer those coins over to Castle once they are airdropped on launch.
Okay, so I better be watching that wallet right away to transfer right away then.
Yeah, I mean, it's no rush. You don't have to do it. But I mean, right after we launch, yes, if you do want them in Castle, you'll just transfer them over once we airdrop.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Venom guy, let's see. Hold on one second. We have another question. If you, like I said, if you have a question and you want to say something, please just send an emoji up. I do have people writing in the group. Hold on one second. So this question is, launches major visibility drive. Yes. So, okay. So there's, so some of you may see that there's a big deal out there with a news network that talks about quantum motion. In fact, it just hit the press releases now with quantum motion. Quantum motion launches major visibility drive with partnership. So, okay. All right. So they did make the move. All right. So quantum motion, this is just coming out right now, is they launched. I don't know why people didn't get this to begin with. I was trying to put it in my press release too, but so they're launching a major visibility drive as well. It was with us, by the way, with the Cointelegraph partnership. But not only that, what I wanted to tell you was, and what a lot of you have have already heard here tonight is that there are several major deals in the play right now. We're waiting to sign one. We're working on 2 deals actually throughout the night. As those deals get done and Peter's ready to go, which tomorrow we'll be issuing another press release. The day after that, we'll probably issue another one. We've got press releases for the next couple of weeks. I mean, real bangers, like a couple of nukes there, and then just visibility after visibility after visibility. But like I say, there is a mega deal that we are trying to finalize tonight. It's a 3-way deal that if you're in multiple industries, it will change the absolute game in the way that your email security and the way phishing and malware scams work. And it's to kill them basically off. MR says, when will loaned fiat against Krown Coin be possible? Great question. So that's actually one of the things we're working on. We have, okay, how do I say this one? All right, so we have 2, okay. We have two major bank infrastructure companies that we've been talking to. One of them for like 2 months, another one just over the last few weeks. That we're going to. So Krown Bank will operate under a master license of banking to offer loans for fiat to crypto loans. You're going to be able to do all types of things, on ramps, off ramps. You're going to be able to bank the way you digital banking basically. So we're going to offer the entire suite of banking products, but I'm not making any announcements of that until that's all done and all of that legal work paperwork signed off on. So I can't really comment anymore on that, but we are working on that.
Mike that came in might have had a question.
Mike that came in might have a question. If you have a question, please issue a thumbs up. Let me see if I can find Mike. Any thumbs up? If you want to have a question, or you have something to ask, just a thumbs up would be fine.
I think it's just Michael.
Michael, let me find Michael. Michael, okay, all right, Michael, there we go. Or is it this one? There we go. Okay, Mike, you got a question? Michael has a question. One of the Michaels did.
I thought so.
Okay. What is it?
It might not have been me. I sent a message on Telegram, but it was, I don't know. I think if someone had a question in here and threw a thumbs up, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So again, guys, but I'm just trying to, I know I keep saying this, but man, there's like some major things going on with what we're going to sign here and what we already signed today. We did sign a deal today. I'll get with you. If you're in Castle and you just come in, we will be having base chain on Castle. So base chain will be a part of that. I'm working right now on 4 other chains that will be coming in on Castle. If there's a certain type of coin or chain that you would like to see on Castle, let me know. I'll reach out to them and see what we can do about that. We have a major meeting at 5 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. This is with one of the original founders this is one of the original teams of one of the OG chains, and they're going to help us in liquidity. They're helping us with visibility as well, but we're trying to finish up that deal also. And then when will we've already answered that one. What else is that?
The payback.
Oh, possible. Will it be possible to pay back with your state crown? No. The reason why is that stake is locked, and if you do unlock your stake, oh, that's what I'll tell you about. So okay. So today we had the ecosystem or the KDEX meeting, and what we're doing with staking is we're going to give you the opportunity to stake in multiple tiers. So you can stake in 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. And according to the tier, you'll get more rewards in return, basically. But no, you're not going to be able to get a payback a loan with, because that's locked. But once you unlock, or once it unlocks and you receive your rewards and your crown, then you can pay back your loan if you want to. That's only once, of course, the banking is all set up. Krown Bank is set up. The other thing too with staking, I'm trying to remember here what it was. What was it? Staking. Hold on. Penalties. So there are penalties for breaking the stake, if you will. If you break the commitment time frame, if you go 3, 6, 9 months and you break the commitment, depending upon what the pro rata is, then that'll kind of be calculated at the time of break for you. So there's that, guys. This has been a crazy one, man. This has been a ton of stuff. This has been recorded as well, so we'll go back and I will post this in the group for you guys. Okay. All right. Any other questions,
James?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of cut out a little bit during our talk, and I don't know if you covered it or not, but did you discuss gas fees if we transfer the Krown tokens from the current wallet we have set up into the Castle wallet after lunch? Is there going to be any, or?
Yeah, there's always
Okay.
Yeah, so no matter what your no matter what you do in crypto, there's always some type of, to run a chain, there's a gas fee. So if you're transferring things in, if you're doing it through Ethereum or if you're doing it through whatever, then they're going to charge you a fee to transfer those coins. If you've got when we first start out, though, we'll be airdropping, so there's not going to be a fee for the airdrop. We'll pay the airdrop fee or the gas fee for that, because that's coming from us. But after that, yep, there will be a fee. That's how you guys all make your money. That's how we make our money and keep everything happy. So what else? I'm trying to think. That's it. Anyways, multiple nukes coming out over the next couple of weeks. Starting tomorrow, I would imagine we have one. And then the next day after that. And again, over here at Krown, over in Australia, over in Kuala Lumpur, and then also in the UK, we are all waiting final signatures tonight on a major deal that we are going to announce, and we're going to do that very strategically. But we have a lot going on, guys, and so tonight we'll be up all night probably waiting with all of our attorneys. I want to say shout out to Eric. Eric's probably not on this call. Eric is not on this call. He always likes to stay in the shadow, but big shout out to Eric on our legal team there, really spearheading this and this deal and helping protect Krown. And I got to tell you, you don't really appreciate your attorneys until you really, really need them. And we've needed him a lot in this deal, and he's been there for us. And I see how good he really is in his space. A lot of you don't know about Eric is that before he was an attorney, Eric actually, his profession, or what he was really an expert at, was software development and understanding software and understanding what, how it works and how the IP for software works. And he was into that, and then he got into law through that, and he wanted to learn more about that. So that's how he became an attorney for that. So he specializes. Our guy specializes in exactly the deal that we structured and what we're doing. And it's been a back and forth. I bet 11 or 12 times we've gone back and forth. And I mean, it is subsection of this chapter of this, and this guy is on point. He has saved us several times from the signature line. So finally tonight, I can say that we're there. We're there. They're actually filing it. Well, it would be right now, probably around this time, the next 5 minutes. But we need Australia. We need Kuala Lumpur. That'll probably be around 10 p.m. tonight, our time. And hopefully we can close this all out by midnight tonight and have a deal in place for you guys in the PR. So super big, and it's already got clients. So we're all set to go there. And it's IP, baby. It's IP. Super excited. All right, I'll talk to you guys all later on. If you have any other question, Brandon, you got a question? Anybody got a question for a thumbs up? Anybody got a thumbs up to say anything? Got anything to say? Any thumbs ups out there? No thumbs up, really? Usually you guys talk. Okay. Pat.
Anything I have to say is just going to make it harder on you. You're doing great. Proud of you.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, brother. Sergio, I'm gonna put you on the spot, old Serge. Haven't heard much from you tonight. Wake up, Serge.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Be careful with that wild card, eh? You don't want to wake up that monster tonight.
All right, everybody. Good night. No, you good, Serge?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You ready?
Just chilling.
You ready for these bombs this week?
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped.
I am too, man. It's huge for Quantum Emotion too, because they're, as a partner, as equity partner too, it's like, these are the things that you as a company kind of pray about, you really want. And I'm happy that Krown can make it happen, and our other partners that we're going to announce as well. So, all right, I'll talk to all you guys tomorrow. We're going to try to hang out here and wait for these signatories, and then we'll talk to you soon. I have a 5 a.m. with a big meeting tomorrow. That's going to be another one, and we'll keep you updated. So thank you all so much tonight. This is being recorded. I will go ahead and send that off to you. And we want to thank you again, all of you from Queen and I. We have to ask, what's in your bag? Good night, everyone. Have a great night.